When you wake up in the morning, think of the privilege of being alive to breathe. Think, enjoy, love. Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever wondered how you can start each day with a clear focus, a quiet mind, and the determination to live with virtue? In this video, you will immerse yourself in the power of Stoic philosophy and discover the 7 things that you must do each morning to establish a routine that leads you towards a more meaningful and purposeful life. The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, teach us to embrace life with courage, acceptance, and gratitude. So, get ready to transform your mornings and therefore your life. Habit 1. Reflect on the transitory nature of life. One of the fundamental pillars of Stoic philosophy is the profound comprehension and acceptance of the impermanent nature of all things. Each morning, before the world starts its cacophony, take a moment to immerse yourself in this truth. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably but keep an alert posture, close your eyes, and visualize the vastness of the world. Imagine the stars being born and dying, galaxies spinning in the dance of cosmic time. In this mental representation, observe the Earth as a small dot. Reflect on the rise and fall of civilizations, the mountains that have remained standing, and the rivers that have carved their paths. Now zoom in your focus and consider your own life, a blink in the grand scale of things. In this visualization, we don't seek to diminish our importance, but to remind ourselves of the preciousness and brevity of our existence. Understanding the ephemeral nature of life reminds us of the value of each day. When we truly appreciate the ephemeral of our time, we tend to prioritize what really matters over the trivial distractions and conflicts. By waking up with this mentality, you get ready to face the day with a deeper sense of purpose. In essence, this morning routine is not about confronting mortality with fear, but embracing the present with love, reverence, and action. Like Seneca said, life is long if you know how to use it. By rooting our mornings in this practice, we remind ourselves to live each day fully and significantly. Habit 2. Make a journal of your thoughts. The act of keeping a journal deeply rooted in Stoic practice is not about simply recording events, but about maintaining an intimate conversation with yourself. It is an act of introspection, of grounding, and sometimes catharsis. The journal is not only a place to put thoughts, but where your raw and unfiltered thoughts come to breathe. At the beginning of each morning, choose a journal that resonates with you, whether a simple notebook, an ornamented diary, or a digital document. This is your sacred space, free of judgment and negative expectations, where your thoughts in their purest form come to flow. Start each morning writing the first thoughts that come to mind. They can be residues from dreams, reminiscences of feelings from the previous day, or anticipations about the day to come. This initial download helps clearing out the mental clutter, in a similar way to sweeping fallen leaves in a courtyard. After that, shift your focus towards gratitude. In the tapestry of life, it is easy to obsess with what is missing or what we wish. Nonetheless, Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the value of the present. Enumerate 3 things for which you feel a sincere gratitude, whether it be the warmth of your blanket, the smile of a loved one, or the mere privilege of waking up in a new day. Beyond gratitude, immerse yourself in self-reflection. Reflect on a Stoic principle or a personal challenge. Ask yourself questions like, am I living in harmony with my values? Where did I act by impulse instead of reason yesterday? How can I improve today? This exercise is not an act of self-criticism, but of self-knowledge and growth. Lastly, establish an intention for the day. Write an affirmation or commitment based on the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This affirmation will be your moral compass, guiding your actions and decisions during the day. Remember that your journal is a mirror that reflects your inner world. It is a tool, a friend, and a mentor. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. one of the most influential Stoic texts, started as his personal journal. It was his way of recording the Stoic principles, understanding his actions, and navigating the complexities of life. This act of writing is not only an exercise in the mastery of oneself, but a journey towards comprehension and personal growth. Habit 3. Establish daily intentions, not goals. Even though goals, like intentions, guide us, they do it in different ways. Goals by nature are oriented toward the future and focus on specific results, such as getting a promotion, losing weight, saving money, etc. While establishing goals is important, Stoics teach us the importance of focusing on the present and on what we can control. Instead of goals, Stoics suggest establishing daily intentions. These intentions focus on how you wish to be and behave in the present, independently of the final results. For example, instead of saying, "I want to lose 10 kilograms," you could say, "Today I commit to making healthy choices in my food and being mindful of my eating habits." By focusing on your day-to-day intentions, you get to the goal faster than if you are distracted by constantly thinking about the outcome. These intentions are rooted in Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. For example, your intention could be, "Today I will be brave in my interactions. I will face the challenges with composure, and I will treat others with compassion and justice." By establishing daily intentions, you focus on what is within your control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions. You don't worry about the final results that might be out of your control. This mentality allows you to maintain a Stoic perspective, where you strive to be the best version of yourself without caring for external circumstances. So each morning, before immersing yourself in the demands of the day, take a moment to establish your intentions. Reflect on how you wish to behave, what virtues you wish to cultivate, and how you can contribute positively to the world around you. By doing this, you align yourself with the Stoic philosophy that advocates for living with virtue and in harmony with the present, without excessive attachment to future results. Habit 4. Accept the discomfort. In our modern world, we often seek comfort and avoid discomfort by all means. Nonetheless, Stoics understood that constant comfort can lead to complacency and weaken our resilience. Therefore, embracing discomfort becomes an essential habit in Stoic philosophy. This habit is not about seeking suffering, but cultivating mental and emotional strength. Stoics believed that by consciously facing uncomfortable situations, we could get stronger and prepare ourselves better for the adversities of life. A way of practicing this habit is incorporating small discomforts in your daily life. You can start by simple things, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or taking a cold shower in the morning, or exercising when you don't feel like it. These acts will remind you that you can endure and overcome discomfort. Besides, facing more meaningful challenges, like speaking in public or engaging in difficult conflicts, can strengthen your resilience even more. Stoics believed that by mastering your response to discomfort, you could maintain calm and clarity in the midst of any situation. The key here is to remind yourself that discomfort is temporary, and that by facing it with courage, you become stronger. This habit prepares you for the uncertainty of life and allows you to maintain your balance and tranquility in the midst of storms. Like an athlete that trains to resist fatigue, you train to resist discomfort, mental and emotional. So each morning, ask yourself, how can you embrace the discomfort in your day? What small challenge can you take on to strengthen your resilience? By doing this, you get closer to living in accordance with the Stoic principles and building a solid base to face any obstacle that gets in your way. Habit 5. Practice full attention and meditation. Despite that Stoics originated in ancient Greece, and meditation is generally associated with Oriental traditions like Buddhism, these two approaches have a powerful point in common: the importance of living in the present moment. Stoics understood that a big part of our suffering comes from worrying about the past or the future, instead of focusing on the here and now. Practicing full attention and meditation can help you in grounding yourself in the present and developing a higher mental and emotional clarity. This practice does not necessarily imply sitting in a lotus position and emptying your mind of thoughts. Rather, it is about being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judging or attaching to them. In the morning, dedicate a few minutes to full attention and sit in a quiet, silent place. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Feel how the air goes in and out of your lungs. If your mind starts wandering towards the past or the future, simply bring your attention gently back to your breathing. After this brief session of full attention, you can incorporate meditation. Choose a topic or a Stoic affirmation that is relevant for you in that moment. For example, you could reflect on the impermanence of life or on how to maintain calm in the midst of adversity. Meditation not only helps you reduce stress and anxiety, but also encourages a higher self-discipline and self-awareness. Stoics considered that daily reflection was essential to personal growth and the pursuit of virtue. By practicing full attention and meditation in the morning, you establish a tone of peace and clarity for the day ahead. It allows you to make more conscious decisions and react in a more balanced way to the challenges you might encounter. The Stoic wisdom stems from full attention, and this practice helps you to live under those principles each day. Habit 6. Review the Stoic teachings. The wisdom of Stoics is like an inexhaustible spring of inspiration and guidance to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Nonetheless, these teachings should not be merely read once and forgotten. They must be internalized and applied regularly in your daily life. Each morning, dedicate some time to reviewing the Stoic teachings. This can take different forms depending on your personal preferences. Some options include Stoic reading. Choose a passage from a Stoic author like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, or Seneca, and read it with attention. Reflect on its meaning and how it can be applied to your life in the present. Stoic journal. Write your own reflections on the Stoic teachings in a journal. You can note how you have applied these principles in real situations, your personal challenges, and your progress in the path of virtue. Stoic meditation. Dedicate a few minutes to meditate on a specific Stoic principle. You can choose concepts like the acceptance of what you cannot change, the pursuit of virtue, or the importance of self-discipline. Listen to audiobooks or podcasts on Stoicism. If you prefer to consume content in an auditory way, listen to books or podcasts that explore Stoic philosophy to absorb the teachings while you get ready in the morning. The objective of this habit is to nourish your mind and your spirit with the wisdom of the Stoics. It gives you the necessary mental tools to face the challenges and decisions of the day with a clear and virtuous perspective. Remember that the Stoic philosophy is not only about intellectual knowledge, but about action. Applying these principles in your daily life is what makes the real difference, and what really makes you understand the true depth of their wisdom. So after reviewing the Stoic teachings in the morning, take these wise advices with you throughout the day and put them into practice. The authentic transformation comes from living in accordance with these teachings. Habit 7. Practice the Amor Fati. This last habit is a jewel of the Stoic philosophy, and it centers on the idea of Amor Fati, which translates to love of fate or love of what happens. It is a practice that invites you to embrace everything that life presents you, whether it is pleasant or challenging, with love and acceptance. Step 1. Radical acceptance. Each day, start by reminding yourself that life is unpredictable and that you will face pleasant situations as well as hard situations. Instead of resisting what you cannot control, practice radical acceptance. Visualize the circumstances that could arise and repeat to yourself, "I accept everything that life will bring me today." Step 2. transform the adversity. The second part of this habit implies a change in your perception of adversities. Instead of seeing challenges as negative obstacles, consider them as opportunities for growth and development. Reflect on past situations in which you have faced difficulties and how you have gotten stronger through those experiences. Step 3. Gratitude for everything. Practice gratitude for every aspect of your life, whether big or small. Be grateful for the relationships, the lessons learned, the comforts, and the challenges. The more you can cultivate a sense of gratitude for the totality of your existence, the more fulfilling your life will be. Step 4. Reflect at the end of the day. At night, before going to bed, reflect on your day. Think of how you applied the Amor Fati in different situations, how you accepted what you could not change, transformed the adversity into opportunity, and practiced gratitude. This daily reflection will help you strengthen this habit over time. Step 5. Persistence and patience. Remember that practicing Amor Fati is a continuous process that will take you time. Don't rush or frustrate if you find internal resistance. Having patience with yourself is fundamental in this journey and is one of the best ways to practice self-love. This habit, inspired by Stoic philosophy, will allow you to face life with a more balanced and serene perspective. Instead of fighting against circumstances, you will learn to flow with them, finding strength and wisdom in each experience. With time, you will realize that this practice can lead you to a more fulfilling and meaningful life, aligned with the Stoic values of wisdom and virtue. So there you have it, the 7 habits of the Stoic routine. It does not matter at what point of your life you find yourself, these principles can guide you to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Remember that Stoic philosophy is not about denying emotions or living a life without passion, but embracing life in its totality with gratitude and wisdom. Now I challenge you to integrate at least one of these habits in your morning routine. It can be reflecting on the transitory nature of life, making a journal of your thoughts, establishing daily intentions, embracing discomfort, practicing full attention, reviewing the Stoic teachings, or embracing your fate with love. Start with one and let it become a natural part of your life. If this video has inspired you and you want to keep exploring the Stoic philosophy or learn more about habits for a better life, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Remember that life is a gift, and how you live depends largely on your daily choices. Practicing these Stoic habits can pave the way toward a more conscious and fulfilling life. So go ahead, accept the challenge, and start your journey towards a Stoic life.